show of your lives? All right. Hey, first and foremost, give a big round of applause to Blake Whale. Blake Whale is a badass, and he is going to be ASL interpreting this entire show. Give him another round of applause. He was on the news. So was I, but whatever. Okay. Okay, another person we want to introduce. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jake Hall. He's incredible, yeah. Just shout out that you love him right now. Go. All right. Oh my gosh. Hey, left side, make some noise. Right side, make some noise. Where's my balcony at? Okay. Left side, go. Right side. Balcony. Everybody. And just you. Okay, I'm Jed Flewelling. I'm having a lot of fun tonight. Are you going to have some fun tonight? We have a whole bunch of sponsors that I really want to thank that have sponsored the show who believe J names, and I'm really thankful for them. So we have a fancy slide. Here it comes. So I'm going to list off all of them, and then we'll do a big round of applause for them. So Hollywood Grocery Outlet, Bull Run Distillery Company, High Five Tours, Deschutes, and Sheba. We have all the vices. Yeah. Did anybody check out the High Five tour bus in the parking lot? Nice. They will give you weed. They gave you weed. They're like, here you go, smoke it on our bus. It's great. It's great. They'll be there after the show too, and that's where I will be. Because I haven't smoked all day, damn it. Okay, great. So there's our sponsors. We also have another really fun sponsor, and it's called Fringe for You. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause. Look at them. They're Fringe on your feet. Yeah, we need a close-up for the internet. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, because we're live streaming this. Ladies and gentlemen, Fringe for You. Okay, so because of all these amazing sponsors, we have some swag to give away, and we need 3 audience members, lucky audience members who want to win some prizes. Who wants to win some prizes? Get up here, get up here. Yes, she knows nothing, she just read the article in the Oregonian, so I'm into it, yeah. Get up here. Take the hardest way to get on stage. All right, what is your name, sir? Key. Give it up for Key. Give it up for Tommy. Stephanie. Okay, these are our contestants for prizes, but wait, Blake. Yeah. We can't have prizes without the prize board! All right, we're gonna play the name game. So you will say a name to the audience, and if that name is here, then that person will just say here. You know, like, I'm just gonna burn this one. John. Hey! Are you really John? No. Stop lying. But like, okay, so that would have been a dud. But if there was a John, somebody would just say here, and then you make it into the next round, okay? Does this make sense?
So the goal is to get someone who's not
here.
here.
No, you want to get somebody who's here. If you do like what I did, thanks for pointing out, then you lose. Okay, and then no saying people that are at your table, okay? Yeah, I knew you were thinking that. Nice, okay, here we go. Round 1.
Steve.
Yeah. Ah! Still in.
Barbosa.
Yeah! Okay, I think you're out. I'm gonna say Sarah.
Here.
Nice! Nice. here because you will get a prize. Everybody wins in Portland. Okay, round two. Here we go.
Alex. Are you kidding?
Okay, yeah, Keith could shit the bed too, so.
Here's to hoping.
Katie.
Here.
Keith, hey, give it up for Keith, you won! Okay, so Keith, because you won, you get to pick which prize you get. And so we have a Bull Run t-shirt over here. Yeah. We also have some Fringe for you. And if you don't like the color, then you can pick it. There's more colors backstage. But we also have a $25 gift certificate to Sheba. If you take that, we know that you're taking that. Do you know what Sheba is? Sheba is a feminist sex store, and it's fucking awesome. Give it up for Sheba. Be a normal person, and it's just normal, yeah. So, Keith, what prize are you gonna take?
I'm gonna take Sheba.
All right, and number two, what prize do you want?
I want the t-shirt.
T-shirt! So sexy. And then you, sir, you get the Fringe. All right. Now, you can go that way. Hey, give it up for our audience members. Awesome. All right. Hey, thank you. Prize boys, give it up for the prize boys. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard about the sponsors, you've got the swag. Blake's here, Jake's here. Also, we do have an amazing guy in the tech booth. Give it up for Dan Hunky! I have the privilege of bringing out a stand-up comedian. Are you ready for some stand-up comedy? This is one of my favorite stand-up comedians from Portland. She just got accepted to the Out of Bounds Comedy Festival in Austin, Texas. I'm her biggest fan. Give it up for Katie Nguyen!
How you all? Good, that's important. I want to be a prize boy. Can I be a prize boy too? I gotta crouch in order to do this. That's your prize. That's your prize right there. An eyeful. An eyeful of my shorts. All right. People would kill for that. They'd kill you all for it. No, it's okay. You're safe. You're safe. So I heard these two pop songs on the radio recently, and they're entirely different songs, but I found the lyrics interesting in the same way. This first song by this woman, and she's just repeating over and over again throughout the entire song. She's going, I'm a cool girl, I'm a cool girl. I was like, sure, sure, it's a good song. But then I heard they saw this song by Rihanna, and they got really famous, and I'm sure many of you have heard it. And it's just her repeating over and over again throughout the entire song. She's singing, she's going, sex with me is so amazing. And I was like, I didn't know we could do that. Like, I had no idea we could just write and sing songs simply of what we want other people to think about us. Make a ton of money off of it. And I've been thinking about it a lot, and I've developed some new career goals. And I've been, and I've been working really hard, and I've written a bunch of songs, and I think I might actually be kind of good at it. I actually have a few songs I'd like to share with you tonight, if that's cool. Cool, thanks. I just need like 100% honest feedback, okay? Because I really think this could be a new path for me. Okay, so this first song I wrote goes like this. Look at me, I'm 6 feet tall. Look at me, I'm 6 feet tall. Look at me, I can see the top of the fridge. I totally know what's up there. Dude, there's a bunch of stuff that I can see. So that's just one song I wrote. It's just one song I wrote. I have this other song. This song's kind of more like a club kind of dance beat, so you might enjoy this more. And it goes like this. I never ever eat food off the floor. Never ever eat food off the floor. I never ever eat food off the floor. Never ever eat food off the floor. Never ever. Ah, thank you. Wow, thank you. Like I said, I think I might be kind of good at this. I actually have another song. I know, I'm like a factory. And this song is actually really personal, so it's kind of hard for me to write it, and I hope you can appreciate it. It goes like this. I totally don't still think about that time in 5th grade when my crush Ben Grady said I had a mustache. I totally just think about my 5th grade when my crush Ben Grady said that song's called Fuck You, Ben Grady. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck you, Ben Grady. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck you, Ben Grady. Thank you. Thank you so much. So something else kind of personal about me is the fact that I really don't like yawning in crowded public places. I just don't like doing it, and it's all because I have this irrational paranoia that when I do that, someone's going to think about sticking their dick in my mouth. Yeah. It's true. Yeah. True. And I realize it's not that heinous, and I'm being judgmental, and I'm likely just projecting. But like, when I'm yawning though, like, not a good time. A sex tip for you, not when they're yawning. Not a good time. So I've come up with some strategies to employ to deter such thoughts when you yawn in public, and you can use these too. These are for everyone. So one thing you can do when you yawn in public is you can just make a face like you're super not enjoying it. You know, so when you yawn, it's a little more like. So that's just one thing you can do. One thing you do. Another thing you do is you can like put your hand in front of your mouth, but not like this, like an open palm, not like this. Then you can just kind of block it, right? So when you yawn, so more like. And then they can't get in. Try those out. Those are in development. This is the beta. You guys got access to the beta. That was the beta. Oh, jeez. I've been seeing a lot lately about like celebrities writing books. You know, people who aren't originally writers getting into writing. And typically, how that happens is that they get a ghostwriter. Right? Has everybody heard of a ghostwriter? What that is? But I was thinking about that, and the term ghostwriter doesn't make sense to me, right? Because what happens when people have a ghostwriter is that someone does something, and then someone claims credit for it, and then says that person doesn't exist, right? Which isn't how ghosts work. Right? Because if there's something called a ghostwriter, I imagine it'd be a lot more like you present something as yours, right? No, someone sees something, right? They read this and they're like, oh, this is really good. Is this yours? And then you were like, no. And they're like, well, who did it? And you're like, it must have been a ghost. Just like the opposite of a ghostwriter, right? It's a dumb term. Ghostwriter. In my day job, I work with kids. I work with teenagers specifically, and I love working with teenagers. I think they're really funny. They're at this really magical stage in life where they're finally starting to explore, learn more about the world around them and how it works, like politics, religion, and sex, and that kind of thing. But they're still so young, they still lack the necessary life experience to understand how like nuanced and complicated and related everything is. So they've gotten to this point where they think they finally have it all figured out. And they still have no idea, like, whatsoever. It's just really beautifully evidenced in class one day. I was talking to students, and I'm a Spanish teacher, and it came up with the fact that nobody ever assumes that I speak Spanish because of how I look and racism. Those two reasons. And they asked me, and they were like, has anybody ever talked about you in Spanish around you and assumed you didn't know what they were saying? And I was like, yeah, that's happened a handful of times. And they got really excited. And they were like, well, what'd they say? What'd they say? And I wasn't going to quote verbatim, so I just said, you know, just some of the crude stuff that some men like to say about women. And at this point, this 14-year-old boy who had not at all been paying attention before that point, all of a sudden his little ears kind of like prick up, right? He like looks up, gets this grin of recognition on his face, like, I know this. And he says out loud very confidently to the entire class, he goes, oh, talk about wieners, right? Which was adorable. It was so cute. Because he understood enough about the situation to understand that typically the kind of situation people are objectifying people, right? We're talking about people's bodies, we're focused on the reproductive organs. He knows that much, just quite a bit. He just like still doesn't know enough to know that like in that kind of situation, typically people aren't like talking about their own stuff. Right? And I'm just trying to imagine what this 14-year-old boy thinks grown men say about their wieners when they're talking about a woman. And like the only thing I can think of is like maybe two dudes are on a sidewalk, right? Like a woman walks by, you know, and they both notice her, you know, they start elbowing each other. And at one point, one of them says to the other, he goes, huh, did your wiener move? My wiener totally moved. I'll put it here, yeah. That's how men talk, right? I see you. I got these new glasses last year, not the ones I'm wearing. I got these new glasses last year, and at one point in the transaction, the lady was going over all these optional features I could have gotten, and at one point she offered me anti-glare lenses, and I was like, no, no. I need to be able to glare. You guys have been so wonderful, and Katie Nguyen, thank you so much.
Katie Nguyen, ladies and gentlemen. I love her. Who wants a pair of sweet Deschutes shades? I'm just gonna throw them to that guy. Boom. Sorry. All right, so last sponsor that I'm going to tell you about is we have another improv group who wanted to sponsor this show, and they gave very generously. And so give a big round of applause to Bad Girls. Yes. And they are going to feature for us in our November show, because we do every 5th Friday here at Curious Comedy Theater. Let's give a big round of applause for Curious Comedy Theater. They're a nonprofit. They have a mission statement, and that's all it takes. All right, so are you ready for your feature group? Ladies and gentlemen, go bananas for Campus Brochure!
so excited because one of our own is getting married tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't get too excited because there's nobody on stage. I know. I'm waiting. I know Will, he's dedicated to Campus Brochure. I'm sure he took a break from his dinner rehearsal and is watching the live stream. And we love you, and we can't wait to be there tomorrow. So, to get this show started, however, we need a suggestion of a location, kind of like a wedding or a pool or a bowling alley.
Cruise ship.
Wedding.
I heard cruise ship first, so thank you. We are Campus Brochure.
The calamari got tainted again, and everyone is
Dying?
experiencing gastrointestinal distress. Nobody has died yet.
Oh, thank God. Oh, if I get one more strike on my captain record, they're gonna fire my ass. All right, well,
I know, I'm like, first mate, that's me. It's my job to like, take a lot of the blows for ya.
First mate Jake, you're taking all the blows for me. Here,
Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna put this on cruise control.
So, we have fun, don't we?
We do have fun. My name isn't Captain O'Hara. And we have a lot of fun. We have too much fun, I think. And I think it's time we cut out all the partying. We need to stick to our captain's log.
Okay. Well, first, yeah. I'm glad you saw that. Seriously, the gastrointestinal distress is just like the first symptom in like I think a larger kind of problem that we're gonna have.
Listen, this gastrointestinal BS cannot get out to the public. If I get one more strike on my captain's log, I'm gonna get fired, right? This ship has to run in tip-top, titty shape.
That's
The toppest of
so
the shape.
true. Yeah.
We can't do mediocre shape.
No.
No. If our shape
It has to be.
tip-top titty.
Yeah.
Honey, oh, I'm so excited.
This is gonna be so great. This is gonna be so cool.
I know when we said, like, let's not get married, just let's go on a cruise ship. Like, first I was hesitant, but...
Yeah, but you see now.
Oh, this is so wonderful.
This is like freedom, you know? Like it's really close to freedom.
Yeah, have you looked at this brochure? Oh my God, they have unlimited calamari.
Calamari. I saw that and I was like, my boo, she really likes calamari. Yeah, and I was like, you're gonna love it here.
That's why we're meant to be
That's
together.
why. Also, there's like the option to surf in the pool. And I mean, I just noticed.
We don't have no time for that, sweetheart. We have so many things to do as a couple. There's a disco over there. Oh my gosh. And then over here, we get to meet puppies. This is the best. You actually, I don't think you knew it, but you reserved a romantic cruise getaway. Are you seasick? Honey, I told you to take your Dramamine.
I'm sick of something. I'll tell you that. Honey, I'm stoked. I'm stoked.
Me too.
Babe,
So excited.
you can be in the puppy puddle, and I will be over there on those sick waves, you know? Just like, I know you don't really surf.
No, but you know what they do have?
Yeah.
A waterbed.
Oh, okay.
It's a waterbed shaped in a heart, so it'd be like we're doing the wave.
Babe, now that is...
Achoo! Don't tell anyone I sneezed into calamari.
No! Don't tell anyone I poured out all the Red's dressing and replaced it with Gatorade.
Evan, you make no sense at all. Like, what?
Gatorade. They're both greenish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. I really don't care about this cruise ship, the titty cruise ship. I'm gonna leave anyway.
No, it's not the titty cruise ship. It's the tip top. The captain came down here and explained it.
He always explains it. It makes no sense to me, honestly. It's like I'm just doing this to support my family. I don't care about the rich people coming here and getting sick.
I don't either, but we're in this together, okay? Right, you keep sneezing and I keep mopping.
Well, I'm just really allergic to octopus and they put me in seafood station. Evan, you're my only friend on this cruise ship. You're only a poor person here.
I'm not poor.
I bet you just look really poor.
I've just made bad life choices. I have a trust fund.
So why are you on this cruise trip? Where's this titty?
My dad told me if I don't get a job, he's not gonna give me a jag, so I'm...
A jag?
Yeah.
Like a jaguar? Like an animal?
The animal, yeah.
What? I'm learning so much about you.
This is how I spend my summers, you know.
Working?
Working on the cruise ship.
Oh. But what do you do the rest of the 9 months?
Smoke.
Have you seen my baby? I lost him. I went to freshen up and he's gone. Hi. You look official.
I am. It's very important that you... I just wouldn't need anything. I actually wouldn't need any of the things that we have in the buffet. If you want snacks...
Oh, no, it's all inclusive. I'm starting, actually. Where's the buffet? Is it this way?
It is that way, but you know, unless you're... I would say don't eat anything from the buffet. Like, I am, as you can see,
yes,
with my,
yeah,
epaulettes and my hat.
Yeah.
You should listen to what I say.
Okay.
My name's Jake.
Hi, Jake. I'm Rebecca.
Rebecca, let's fist bump. It's much more sanitary.
Okay.
Rebecca.
Yes.
Are you having a good time?
I was until I lost my babe, but you seem very stressed.
I am a little stressed. I don't know if I can take any more hits for the person that can't take any more hits.
Here.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
When I took this job, I thought so much space. So much space and so much, just like it would be like being in the womb, only I'm at work in the womb. And that's not what it's really like. It's kind of like sharing the womb with a very sort of demanding twin that might eat me.
Wow, Jake, that's a lot to handle, to comprehend. Maybe you need to do something else with your life. You look dashing.
Rebecca, thank you so much. What do you suggest I do with my life? I'll do anything you say.
What are your hobbies?
Well, I used to play the guitar.
The guitar is so sexy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, welcome. I just wanted to give you this brief brief tour of the captain's quarters.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this is sweet. You're so cool. You're like a cool dude.
I am the coolest on this boat.
I mean,
That's for sure.
I hate to disagree, but I think we're like equal coolness. You know, like you got like a wheel in your hand, and I got like a board in mine. We're both like manning our own life.
You know what?
Is that safe?
This is perfectly safe.
Just seems like we're still careening down the ocean, you know?
We're gonna careen a little bit. It's perfectly normal. Well, look, my first mate is just not being cooperative with taking the rap.
Dude.
I haven't even said anything yet.
I will be. Wait for it. You don't even know what I'm gonna say. Oh. I will be your first
Crew
mate.
chief.
What'd you just say?
Crew chief, and I need somebody to run the crew in the kitchen.
I mean, okay.
You thought I was gonna fake?
I thought you.
Say first mate?
Yeah, I thought you knew. I thought you secretly kind of knew what I was heading towards, you know, because you said that your first mate was lamb, and I'm like, kicking, you know?
did kick. I remember I saw the kick. Yeah, I did see the kick.
Yeah, like I'm cool.
I don't think the kick indicates.
I hear they're thinking about changing up the management in the kitchen.
Yeah, Evan, I heard, this what happens in there? Crucial if he just picks anyone and this is why it sucks here.
It's, you know, oh gosh, jinxed it. I thought you were feeling better.
Oh, no, I'm vomiting all the time. Is it soy sauce? Half vomit. I had to hide it somewhere.
I have a very strong immune system.
Are you just pouring it on the floor, Evan?
Yes.
You strike me all the time. The 3 months I lived with you on the ship. I just learned so much about you. Is this what friendship is?
I don't know.
Yeah. Have a calamari that might have been sneezed on. Yeah, it's kicking your stomach, right?
Yes.
You might die. The captain told me several times on his logbook, but Captain Jack, where was it? First mate Jack keeps taking a bullet.
What?
I don't know, I'm just talking.
Oh God, food is always my comfort.
Whoa, hey there.
Captain, what are you doing down here at the diner? Sorry.
I was walking through and I noticed that you were gonna put that in your mouth.
Get down in this.
No. Might I suggest that you don't eat a lot of it?
What are you saying?
No, I mean...
Sup, babe? I have been here. I have been here.
Babe.
Where have you been? Oh, hun. I've been growing, you know? I'm basically running this place.
There you go, I got your water. Sorry.
Does anybody want to dare me to eat this whole thing? Babe, I have lost my appetite. I can't believe you just left me to bro out with this guy?
We broed a little bit. There wasn't much broing. I would say about a quarter of a bro.
This is our trip, and you're just like, crash. You're just like, not even paying attention to me.
Sorry, I need to reuse this. I can't wait to Sorry.
I'm so hungry. I have no idea.
Honey.
Hey, how about this? How about you guys go ahead and just party on the Captain, here's 2 free tickets to our next cruise in July of next year.
I'm gonna hold on to these.
This is a real commitment, but this is. I'm ready to make this commitment to you, okay?
Like, actually put a ring on it? Commitment? Or
I'm ready
what?
to commit to a cruise in July.
non-contaminated appetizer. Just to get your palates going and your mouths all excited. What really is what you guys should be excited for is for this next group, which I think while your eyes are all here, they are unmatched. They are all beautiful. They're so funny, and they all have good hearts, you know? So, I want you guys to get started. Come on. Louder! Louder! Give it up for Jamie!
Hey everybody, you know my name is Jay.
Hi, I'm Jen.
Jed.
Janet.
Justin. Jake.
We're Jays, yeah. And we have a very special monologist. They're going to be coming in and telling stories, and we're going to be riffing off that improvisational comedy. Give a big round of applause to Whitney Johnson!
Thank you so much. All right, I want to know from someone in the audience, or from a couple people, what is a superpower you would want to have if you were a superhero? You can shout them out. Osmosis. Osmosis. That's science.
What? Touchy.
What?
I touch it, I know it.
I touch it. I know it.
Yeah.
Banjo gyration.
Banjo gyration. I feel like you guys have thought about this really hard. Invisible.
I think my hair got a hairbrush.
Me too. That's why I shaved it. Invisible. I'm gonna go with invisible. That's actually the one that resonates with me as well. That's the one I would want. Let's see. I've got a story about invisibility. I do.
All right.
When I was about 16, I was drinking in a cemetery with some friends. I'm from the Midwest. There's not a lot to do. So there you go. Yeah. And it had a horseshoe shape. You could get in one way and back out through 2 different gates. And my friends and I were in the cemetery drinking underage, and the 2 cop cars pulled in the horseshoe. There was no way out of this place. And so all of my friends went, "Cops!" And they ran and hid, and I was like, oh. So I hid behind a tree. That was as close as I could get to being invisible. And when the cop got out of his car and went to come, I literally played the around the tree game. And I did not get caught.
Thanks so much for coming to the Lookout with me.
You said I had to, or you'd beat me up, so.
I'm glad that you understand taking direction.
Yeah, I learned after that first time when I didn't show up and then you beat me up, so I figured I didn't want to do that twice.
No, what you should understand is I only have a one-time beating up rule. I would never do it again.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't, no, come back. I won't do it again, I won't. I'm not lying about that, but I did want to tell you a little tiny bit about myself.
Okay. Well, we got all night, so I'm all ears.
Oh, I don't have an all-nighter.
All right.
Seen this before.
A couple of kids sharing feelings and getting along. Not on my watch.
Nope.
No one is going to be vulnerable to another human being.
As long as we are the cops of this town.
I hate this town!
No. We don't hate this town.
Put up the emotional walls. Put them up.
Yeah.
Put them up.
Yeah.
Put up the emotional walls.
I want to see some feelings being pushed down inside.
You want us to put them up or push them down? I don't understand. What were the directions?
Are you giving me lip?
No, absolutely.
She's giving you lip, Jerry.
I haven't. I just would like you.
That's just how her lip is. It's not on purpose, sir.
You just have a lip like that.
No one has a lip like that in the Midwest.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe out on the West Coast they got lips like that, but not here in the Midwest.
Her parents came here from California.
What?
No.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Out of the car! Out of the car!
All right, now get back in the car.
Back in the car.
Get back in the car. Okay, good.
Do you want us to buckle up or?
Of course, buckle up.
Right.
Buckle
Tighten
up.
it up. Look, we're gonna let you off with a warning, but we want those emotions bottled up, walled up, pushed down. We just don't want to see them out. All right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I won't divulge any information about my emotions. For how long?
So you're 18.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
okay.
I think we understand. You
All
can
right.
go now.
All right.
All right. We're not going far.
Okay.
If we hear any tears or any sense of human connection, we're gonna be back.
Yeah. And just so you know, we're cops, but we're also a couple.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I'm not going to smoke anything. I'm just
Good.
Good.
Gonna put
That was a
eyes
test. That was a test for my husband.
We're just going to put eyes forward.
Thanks, honey.
Okay.
Anyway,
All
we're
right.
driving away now. So
We
Okay.
are?
we're driving away now.
You are such a good cop.
You're so hot.
I just want to say I'm going to put my eyes forward so no one can tell what's happening. But I want you to Tracy Chapman this car just right out of town, just over the county line, all right?
Beer?
Fuck yeah, beer me, man. Oh, fuck. Here's one. Just gonna wipe that off. It'll stop bleeding eventually. Ugh. God.
Goddamn ghosts.
Right?
All right?
They ever gonna leave us alone?
No.
What did we do?
I don't know, build our house on a cemetery? I don't
Come
know.
on.
God.
It's gotta, I mean, like, what? They died 100 years ago. How long is it gonna last?
Forever.
Shut the fuck up, Jerry!
Ooh! Oh, come on. We're not scared anymore. It's
We're not-
just annoying.
We're just cold sometimes when we walk through you.
Yeah.
How about right now? Are you cold right now?
Ah.
Now you're hot.
Oh.
Now you're uncomfortably moist.
Beat you to that one, Jerry. I'm always uncomfortably moist.
Only since I've been in the house. Ooh.
Now you smell Grandma's cookies, don't you?
Grandma, we're trying to make them scared.
Grandma, we love your cookies.
Yeah.
We love your cookies.
The boys seemed hungry. I thought I'd chime in.
Thank you, Elizabeth. You're the only one that's a real pleasure.
You know, the only thing is, I wish I could taste your real cookies. The ghost cookies, you know, they do translate a a little bit, but man,
Wispy.
a real cookie would be
Nana,
so
we're trying to
amazing.
get him out of the house, all right? Just come on, be cool.
Oh, give them another year. They're good boys.
Hey, we're not going anywhere.
And by the way, we're husbands.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You guys probably knew that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Just give them a chance. They're building a life together. They're making a home.
That's very progressive for someone who died 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Did she tell you how we died? The whole family died in here together. Did you tell them, Grandma? Did you tell them what was in the cookies that you served us at Christmas, Grandma? Did you tell them how we all died, Grandma?
I glossed over that part.
Well, Elizabeth, I've never heard the story before.
Yeah, neither have I.
It's a real quick one. I put arsenic in the cookies because everyone was being such an asshole.
That sounds in
that
character.
Sounds, yeah.
And then I accidentally ate one and fucked myself over also.
Elizabeth, those cookies smell too damn delicious not to eat. That's what I'm saying.
That's what we all thought. Go ahead. She could make you some ghost cookies. You'd probably have ghost arsenic, and you'd ghost die, which I don't even know what the fuck that would be. Be more alive? I don't know.
I wouldn't do it to them. They're good boys.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Damn it. Oh, God damn it. Oh, God.
I can't sell you alcohol. You're clearly gonna give it to those minors over there.
What? Those kids?
Yeah, the one that just ran up.
Do they see us?
Did he see us?
Do they see
How do you
us?
know that? I'm in here just buying beer.
Okay.
How do you know I have any relationship with these kids sitting
One,
outside?
this is a 6-pack of Mike's Hard Lemonade. 2,
I don't like the taste of hops.
Okay.
Big deal. Nobody does. It's
2,
bullshit. It's
like-
the stupidest taste in beer.
Come on, man. Come on.
All
They've
right,
been there for
fine.
2 hours. My shift is 8 hours long. I can't sell it to you. There's cameras.
What benefit do I get from bringing beer to those kids, right?
We paid him $50. We're gonna make it. We're gonna get it.
Fuck up. Shut up.
No, it's okay. Hey, we don't know Dennis at all.
I used to be their camp counselor. That's how
Okay,
they know
this
I'm
is
Dennis.
double weird. You're Dennis?
Yeah.
No Mike's Hard Lemonade.
All right, then I would like some Bud Light with lime.
No.
All right. I'd like some Zima.
Yeah, it's like you're going from like maybe it's for him, and it's like no, it's definitely for those two.
I want some
Listen.
Boone's wine.
You're going low. Listen.
What?
Dennis, come here.
Hold on, everything's gonna be okay. I'm
You
trying to
get
buy
something
something.
in your freezer immediately. I've got these Jello shots.
Oh.
Jello shots?
Wait, you're buying Jello shots?
No, I just
Can I
need
have my $50 back?
I just need to freeze them
No.
immediately, and I don't have a freezer.
I can't let you in the 7-Eleven freezer.
This is weirder than what I'm doing.
I know.
Somebody just came in and said, "Can I use your freezer?"
I just wanted to freeze these immediately.
No, look, the kids are taking them.
There's a camera. No.
All right, fine. Now look, no, I really do want some Mike's Hard Lemonade. No, that's for me now because it's not for the kids.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you have no reason. Yeah, thank you. Here's the transaction.
Money.
Thank you. Now you deal with this weird shit.
So
I don't need to freeze these anymore. My people are gone.
lady, I'm cameras are happening. I'm gonna lose my job.
I don't care. Do I know you?
You do. 18 years ago, I was left on an orphanage's front step. I've never met my mom, and I started to Google, and she's you.
What?
You're my mom.
You could have said that about any single person.
18 years ago, my mom died in a car crash, and my aunt's you.
What? I didn't have a sister.
18 years ago, I ran away from home.
Oh my God, I saw you running by my house.
If you keep yelling, I'm gonna find you.
You're not gonna find me. Give us our weed, Becky.
I hate this. I'm so bad at this game. Growing up, I was the worst at hide and seek, and she knows it.
She's gonna smoke it all herself. She's so greedy.
No, what? No.
Have you met Becky?
Yeah. Oh, I can hear her. I can hear her.
Becky, where are you?
Smoke! 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 Feel warm.
I heard it too.
It's right here.
Where is it?
They're not gonna find us in here. They're gonna find us in here. Oh.
Ooh, it's getting danker.
Oh shit, there's a bush on fire!
Whoa!
There's a bush on fire!
It's just the Holy Spirit.
Oh my god, if they were in there, they should get out! It's on
You guys
fire!
need to get out! Are you guys in that bush?
No, someplace else, man.
Oh my god! We're gonna lose our friends and also our weed!
Ah, which is worse? I don't know!
The weed is gone.
The weed's gone.
The weed's
all gone.
out. Fuck.
Well, then let those fuckers burn.
Yeah, burn.
1 o'clock in the morning.
We are not high. And this is not my house.
No. Jimmy, come back. I'm not mad. Not mad.
She's disappointed.
No.
It's the worst.
Love Beck, I've been taking a class at Portland Center Stage where I take on a character, and I'm not mad right now, but I just want to pretend that I'm mad at you guys. So if you guys could come back, be really super nervous, that's gonna help me. I've done a lot of character work as a mad mother. If you could help me, if you guys could go away and come back, just help me go through it another time.
Wait, dude, Danielle, your mom's weird.
I know.
Danielle, I think I'm just gonna go
No,
home.
you gotta stay.
I'd rather my mom know I'm high than...
Okay, at some point in time, there should be a ruckus outside. A ruckus.
Just, I don't know, like stomp your feet really loud or something. Yeah, there's a ruckus.
Oh no, I think my daughter's home.
I'm doing this for you,
I'll
Danielle.
sit at the kitchen table.
Okay. Just act nervous, okay? She's in this like self-improvement phase. I don't know. She's been reading a lot of Eckhart Tolle. Let's go.
I just want to let you know that in this scenario, I don't know that you're high.
Okay.
Even though I know that you both are high. It's fine. I just want you to know that I don't know that you guys are high. So, okay, if you could make the ruckus again, if you could just do it again. Oh no, a ruckus outside.
Sneaking into my friend's house.
I hope my mom doesn't
You're
catch me.
over curfew. Do you think that Rose Reardon is gonna like that?
Who is Rose Reardon, Mom?
She's really the scary director from Portland Center Stage.
Very specific. Okay, she'll love it, Mom. Can I go to bed now? Jimmy is ready to go.
Well, if we could do a little bit more of like why you guys need to be high, and then I tell you why you shouldn't use drugs.
It's just fun.
It's
you could go into like a dramatic monologue right now. That might help.
Okay.
Danielle, don't do it.
I need to do it.
Don't succumb to
It could be
peer
like
pressure.
anywhere between 45 seconds and 46 seconds.
The only way out is through. Oh, weed. Delicious plant of the earth. You make me forget all the feelings. And I wanna eat pizza and play Call of Duty in my friend Jimmy's basement until 2 in the morning. And you're everywhere, because it's Portland. There's a van outside right now that can get you high. And I guess in some way you just help me forget that I don't quite fit in high school.
Hey.
Okay, we don't want
that got really real.
Your monologue.
That got really real.
No, that was fantastic. I mean, I want to do it one more time, but without your friend.
What?
But without your friend.
What? Okay.
He just isn't camera ready.
Mrs. Larrabee, I don't want to be an actor, and I don't need these notes.
Well, then if you don't want to be an actor and you happen to be getting notes, then it's no problem.
Just use them to better yourself. That's what I plan to do.
This is not worth it. I'm breaking up with you.
Oh,
Bye.
I didn't even know you were dating him.
Breakups. I can remember breaking up with a guy that I had been dating for just a very short period of time. And I went over to his house. I was like, I don't know, maybe 17 or so. And his name was Seth. And I remember going over to his parents' house, and he was like there. I could see him. And then I was like knocking on the door. I was like, brought a tray of cookies, right? Ooh. And I was gonna go see him. And I knocked on the door, and he was like sitting there reading a book, pretending not to see me at the door. And I just kept waving. And I was like, hey, no, it's good. No. And then finally he just like put the book up over his face and pretended not to see me. And I smashed the cookies on the front porch. And I was like, I'm breaking up with you! And then I took a cookie and left. Okay.
Miss Anderson, I know you're in there. Come on, Miss Anderson. I can see you sneaking. I can see through the door. I can see you sneaking.
Stupid glass door.
Well, it's your screen doors on the front and the back. Kind of dumb.
What can I help you with?
What can you help me with?
Yes.
You can finish by paying me for installing these screen doors on the front and back of your goddamn house.
Well, I'm not pleased with the result.
What are you not pleased with? They work.
Any criminal can just come on in and look inside and start yelling at me, and I don't like it.
I told you that when I installed them. And you agreed, and we have a contract right here.
This contract?
Ooh, a lady.
Go away!
Okay, robbery.
I mean, it was just like one day. It was like one day.
Yeah.
And he cut a screen piece out. I have
Okay,
at least
but
got 25%
this is what you agreed to. Look.
This?
That contract.
I wipe my butt with it.
Come on! Come on!
Invalid.
That's not how you invalidate a contract.
It is.
My brother's
It's exactly how I invalidate a contract.
All right, are we lawyering up? I might have to get a lawyer, and we're gonna lawyer up.
Dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't understand why we have to have a 3-judge panel to decide this.
Well, look, after we talked about it, neither of us could afford a lawyer, so we're just going straight to the judges. All right.
I have to say that this man knowingly installed a faulty screen door that anyone could see through and or come in and steal stuff from, and he did it anyway, just because I said okay.
Rebuttal.
Yes.
I did indeed install a screen door at this woman's house. everyone could see through it exactly. And she asked for it, like she just said.
Oh, he just said she asked for it. Why are there only male judges?
I'm a lady.
And we're husbands.
We're husbands.
Yeah. 2 gay judges and a lady. Is that all right?
I suppose. Well, that's really all we have.
That's.
Well, my judgment is that I like that you signed or wiped the contract with your ass.
I
like
know.
that.
I think that's
do
a really
like
nice
that.
touch.
How can you like that?
I just do.
Because it's sassy.
My judgment is that I really, really like that you wiped the contract with your ass.
Thank you.
You wiped your ass with the Actually, I like to look at it as you wiped the contract with your ass, like you moved your ass along the contract.
I did. I had a little dance move in there.
Yes, I saw. That was extra sassy.
My judgment is I'd like to see that in action.
No problem, Your Honor.
This is an absolutely ridiculous.
I brought the contract in question. I've put it in a sealed envelope.
And I have the judgment right here.
Oh, God!
This is the best court system.
Second judgment.
No! Stop! Come on! Oh, fuck!
Third judgment.
No, please!
Knees,
balls! God damn!
Hurts, don't it? And can I throw a little bit of extra flavor onto that last judgment?
No!
That's it. That's all.
May I have a fifth judgment?
No, fine. I lose. I quit. I lose.
The legal system.
No, I don't think we should. The court system has gotten really out of hand.
It is favorable to women.
I don't know if we should. It just seems so dangerous. I don't even know what they would do to us.
I'm gonna do it. I'm sad.
Sad all day. Okay, I heard it. We were listening. We were making out, and we were also listening.
You know, there is still an arsonist loose in this town. I just want to let you know that.
What, an arsonist?
There is an arsonist loose in this town. There are other things you could be doing besides listening to our conversation.
Do you just only hang out in this lookout?
When there's this kind of vulnerability happening, you better bet your bottom dollar that we are. We're hanging out here.
You better bet your bottom dollar.
You watch it.
Hey.
You watch it.
Write up a ticket. Write up a ticket.
We think we're going to do this?
For too many syllables in a Broadway well-known song?
Unless you can sing about
Bet
this.
your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
No, that's vulnerability.
Okay. We need an
There will not be sun tomorrow. You can bet your bottom dollar, period. That's how that song goes from now on.
It's
All right, I'm gonna write. No, let me.
You said bet your bottom dollar for tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
Don't sing the next line.
Hey,
or I will write you a second ticket. I'm about to write you the first. Hold my flashlight.
There'll be sun.
No!
Just think of the day. That's great.
Oh, he grown up. I'm sorry.
Well, babe, it's the last box. Moving out. Do you want one last beer before we go, though?
Yeah. Oh, God, I just wish I could have tasted those cookies.
Hey, catch.
Hey. Where?
Oh, there they are. That's...
So you're breaking your lease. Ooh.
That's fine. They're,
that's a 1,500. What?
Portland renters have a lot of control. That's true.
Which Portland do you live in? Ooh!
North Portland. North Portland.
Doesn't matter. Ooh! Look, seriously, don't move out. You guys have been great to scare, and
We haven't been scared at all for the past, year and a half?
No, You've been uncomfortably moist.
I'm always uncomfortably moist. We've established this
Since
already.
you've been here, we'll just go back and forth on this.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we're moved out at our new place tomorrow.
Are those my fine young gentlemen?
God damn it.
There we are, listeners.
There we go.
Hey. Cheers. Can you clink anything?
I'm clinking, you just can't see it.
Oh, are you the former tenant?
Oh,
hey.
That's us. That's us.
Yeah.
You're moving on in.
We're moving in. We've got a box. One box.
And another box.
We're in love. Oh, that's great. That's great.
They hold things. Yeah. Well, nothing to tell you about the house.
Yeah, not really.
Not really anything significant about the house.
Yeah, nothing weird or just, I guess it's kind of, it was a nice place to live in, yeah.
Yep. Good
Well,
for,
somebody's being a bit of a Judas over there.
Is your mother here?
Yeah.
Is it?
We wish.
That's sort of what she turned into after a while.
Yeah. She's the best ghost grandma I've ever had.
A ghost?
Ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, we love ghosts.
Oh my God.
We had a three-way once with the ghost.
We did too. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone.
Wait. Is that Steve and Diane?
Yeah.
Oh! What?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's James!
Get out of here.
Is it?
40 minutes?
Let's go. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, get up for Whitney Johnson! Yeah. Goodbye. Hey, guess what? Janians are going to be in Stumptown Improv Festival in August. Woo! We're really proud of that. We're going to be excited to perform there. Hey, did y'all have a good time tonight?
Awesome, guys.
Thank you so much. Like, every time we do a show here, you are the most fantastic audience ever. We really, really love you. We really appreciate that. So thank you for coming out every time and giving us all the love in the world. So give a round of applause to yourself. Thank you so much. We're going to, after the show, the weed bus is still there. Check it out. We're going to go to Keys. Anybody been to Keys? It's like an amazing bar that just opened down on Killingsworth. We're going to go there. If you want to hang out with us, hang out with us. If not, when you're walking out the door, if you want to throw $5 in a donation bin with Miss Shelly Santa Cruz, give Shelly a round of applause. If you had a good time, if you got here, you want to throw in $5 to help us out, it's going to go towards our new photo shoot. Ooh la la. And if you don't want to help us, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, you're amazing. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.